Microsoft-owned LinkedIn, the professional networking service, is chopping more than 700 jobs. It'll also be closing its China-focused jobs app after being the only large American social media platform operating in China. It cites fierce local competition and a challenging macroeconomic climate. LinkedIn has 20,000 employees around the world, and revenue for the first 3 months grew 8% over last year. Now, some of those laid off from LinkedIn may turn to another platform called TikTok to try to land their next job. While it was initially known for the dancing and music, nowadays all types of videos are on TikTok. Mark New takes a look.
So far this year, the global tech industry has laid off more than 170,000 people. Where do the unemployed workers go for comfort? Thousands choose TikTok.
Month 4 of my job search, and I am ready to give up.
An email that said, "Congratulations, you've been laid off."
I got laid off 2 days ago. Let's talk about it. But first. Oh, wow.
The thing with TikTok is it's so easy to go viral these days that it's really opened up this idea where people can just turn their cameras on, hit record, start talking about how they got fired, how they got laid off, talk about the raw emotions that are going on.
After losing her job as a tech recruiter, Bailey Harris posted this video on TikTok.
Then 10 minutes later, he hits me with a "I'm so sorry."
Bailey's second TikTok video ever has now been viewed more than 447,000 times.
So yeah, I'm unemployed, but I have a hell of a lot of confidence in myself.
I want to help you land another job after leaving your toxic one.
Career coach Jonathan Javier has actually used the power of TikTok to help many of his clients land jobs.
There's so much aspects of going viral on the platform, and hiring managers and recruiters all the time are reaching out to these candidates saying, "Hey, I saw your video on TikTok." There's so much ability to find work, especially on TikTok.
He says besides LinkedIn, TikTok is the next best social media tool for connecting with people to find work.
You never know who is going to see your content, and you're never going to know who's going to see those skills and experiences that you could see on a piece of paper, but imagine the eyes that could be seen on that resume or on your profile. You have the potential to reach hundreds of thousands of people rather than applying to just jobs.
While many of these videos poke fun at a serious situation, one Consulting CEO advises people not to bash their former employer, because that could leave recruiters wondering if they do the same thing to their company. But some people are naming their former employers, and for those who don't, it's not hard to find out who they actually work for. So could that change the way companies fire people in the future?
This is the first time in history where people can turn on their camera and go viral and talk about their experience. I think in the past, mainstream media really owned that narrative. Tech companies got to own that narrative. And so we're really seeing a shift in, I don't want to say power, but at least like who gets to tell the story.
Judge says while it can be either the employer or employee who is at fault for the layoff, this new era of TikTok posting has the potential to make the firing process more transparent for all.
I got laid off. It's a little crazy how things work out.
Mark New, CGTN, San Francisco.
For more on the state of the tech world, Elaine Reyes spoke to Sean Kin. He's the president and chief product officer at Kababi. It's a platform for content creators. Sean also used to work for TikTok and talks about the global tech industry and how Kababi is different.
Yeah, I think, so there's a situation with tech right now, I believe, where there's a lot of impact to their ad revenue and a lot of spending in terms of where consumers are putting their money. And you kind of see that happening with like layoffs across different tech companies and so on. And I think what's most important for us is to just keep focusing on what's most important for our consumers and customers. So Kababi, we're 100% focused on keeping our resources dedicated to solving customer problems. As long as you're doing that, I think you'll be fine. Like we've been bootstrapped for about 10 years and actually profitable from day one. So having that profitability aspect and growing responsibility and growing responsibly over time with your business is actually really important as well. So I think as long as you're focused on that as a business, you'll be fine.
Throughout your career, you've certainly seen this before, and in the various companies that you've worked at, Amazon, TikTok. Are you optimistic moving forward as, we've seen these waves come and go? Are we just kind of in a trough right now?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I'm very optimistic about the future. That's the reason why I joined Kajabi as well. And I think it's really important that you're working for companies that are solving real problems, right? As long as you're working for companies that do that, then I think we're good. So the reason why I joined Kajabi specifically is because we're solving one of the biggest problems for creators, which is to monetize. So when I was at TikTok, I actually heard that over and over again. Hey, I want to make money. How do I do that? And I've heard that from every single creator I've talked to. And the problem with social platforms is that you have the 1% making all the money, and 99% of creators are barely making ends meet. They're not even making minimum wage. And it's because they're, focused on making money through ad revenue, which is kind of in a weird state right now. They're also focused on creator funds, which isn't always available in perpetuity, and as well as like these tools that the social platforms may offer that helps them monetize. But for every dollar you make through those tools, you only take home 35 cents because Apple's taking 30%, then whatever's left over, the social platform's taking 50%, then you're left home with 35 cents. So relying on these platforms to make money is not a great way to build a business. So it's a great place to build an audience, but a terrible place to build a business. And that's the reason why I actually joined Kajabi. When I actually realized, hey, Kajabi actually, at the time, when I first joined, had helped 50,000 people make over $3.5 billion to date. And I was like, $3.5 billion, that's unheard of in the creator economy space. And I realized it's because they were solving a big problem for creators by helping them actually own their business end to end. So we actually offer all the tools you need to actually build a business selling digital content such as video courses, podcasts, newsletters, live stream experiences, exclusive communities. And we give you all the tool sets like website, landing pages, the ability to collect and send emails, collect payments, and build a customized experience for your audience. And because we've done that over the last year that I've been there, these creators we have now 60,000 creators that have made over $5 billion a day. We even have customers that have made over $100 million on the platform. So really serious businesses.